Okay, I'm Rob Vincent. I'm here because I'm now an ex-chief exec, both in Kirklees and for a while in Doncaster. And since then I've been working partially in the health service actually and partly nationally as an electoral commissioner. We've had a really interesting discussion, starting really with the first principles of why you want to hang on to the strengths of local representative democracy, but also to make sure it remains really well rooted in communities. And that means making sure that ward councillors are much better supported in being able to bring into discussion at local level the really substantial issues which are going to affect residents, some of which will be issues determined at Kirklees level. Increasingly some of them will be determined at city region level. What's important is they're all connected back through the ward councillor, well supported in communicating out to residents using social media as well as more traditional approaches. So we talked about that. We talked about why actually there is an argument for city regions being developed or redeveloped really, because a long while ago we did have a governance structure at West Yorkshire level, at Greater Manchester level. What's now re-emerging has got a logic. It relates particularly strongly to the concept of an economic footprint defined by essentially journey to work areas, but also there's a logic over the control of major infrastructure investment, most obviously in the transport system, in skills, and some other things like the most specialist elements of health provision, which tend to be city regional. So there's a need to restructure that in a convincing way with an appropriate level of local democratic accountability for those running that. And we talked then about what that means for what happens at Kirklees level and also what happens at local government level. Through the lens of city region, we talked also a bit about the strengths and weaknesses of elected mayors as a system. And there are weaknesses. If you look across where there have been elected mayors in local councils, quite a few of them have run into trouble. Some of them have been highly successful. But it's worth reflecting on what's worked and what hasn't, and what is right to expect at city regional level. So, immensely engaging discussion, and I look forward to reading the conclusions of the Commission, which seems an extremely good thing to be pursuing when they become available.